So it's really interrupted the traffic in the park, but you know, the creek is in bad shape.
Well, I mean, certainly Friday evening when our team was out there, they were pretty horrified at what they were seeing with all of the sludge sitting on top of the water.
The impact of Friday's industrial plant fire might be larger than initially thought for local waterways. Over 100 firefighters responded to the explosion at the Brent Canada chemical storage facility in Etobicoke. Fire officials successfully containing the 6-alarm blaze, preventing hazardous chemicals from igniting, while petroleum-based products, mainly motor oil, burned. Toronto Water and the Ministry of the Environment conducted tests to assess toxin runoff into the sewer and water system to address concerns about health and environmental risks. Meanwhile, nearby residents noticed changes in Mimico Creek's color and consistency south of the fire's location near Royal Woodbine Golf Course.
The creek looked like, I'd say almost looks like a milkshake brown floating on top of the surface. It's probably about 2 inches thick.
Oh, you can really smell it.
I walk my dog down there every day, and there was the workers down there, and they had these big hoses skimming it off the water, putting into these big trucks that have here to store it and then to take it away.
A massive cleanup operation now underway late into the weekend. Crews using a floating boom to collect what's being compared to motor oil floating on the surface and sucking it off to be hauled away by truck.
The various agencies have really leapt into action quickly and put up booms and have started that cleanup. But I mean, unfortunately, a lot of wild animals have already become impacted. It doesn't take very long when you have contaminants in water for wildlife to become affected.
The animals that you are rescuing, what are you doing with them?
So first we have to make sure that they're medically stable because some of them are not. These kinds of contaminants can affect their breathing, their eyes, their skin. Then the next step is to get, of course, the substance off of their feathers because they will be trying to clean it off themselves, which is essentially eating it.
The Toronto Wildlife Centre telling us they'll also be seeking a more clear timeline from officials this week on how long the rest of the cleanup might take. In the meantime, crews are working around the clock with the goal of not only cleaning the chemical, but also containing as much as possible upstream so it can be removed before escaping to Lake Ontario. At Echo Valley Park, David Zura, City News.